Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Load test still may be required by the AHJ.
Fire escape engineers, inspector summary, resuming the fire escape inspection. I'm here now in the interior side. Now, I just performed that fire escape inspection that leads that way. That's the one closer to Maple Avenue. So the way you could evacuate it as well, come this way. There's also another interior stairway here that's being remodeled, so they got to create some running system there for people not to fall into that pit. And that's another way to evacuate. You'll lead to the outside of the premises if you follow the area there. Now this is the second system here. This system actually was an add-on item as far as we can know. It's a welded railing system, and the platform is made out of cement or concrete. It's reinforced with metal down underneath, which I'll be documenting in the next series of videos as I document it from the down grade or grade level. So as you can see, I'm making my way down this platform here. Now I see some few areas of small cracks, so we want to make sure that those cracks are not severe or not really compromising the structural integrity of this platform here. Now it's in an inclined position leading to a fire door here, as you can see, metal. Okay, so I'll be noticing some of the items that are highlighted, that will be highlighted in the report. So as we can see, we see no indication of internal rust, just surface rust. It hasn't been painted, so it fails right off the bat there. Like I said, with the other one, same story as the other one. Fire escape in the Maple Avenue side. As you can see, surface rust detected. Surface rust detected. Now, this railing system appears to be still in good working order. It just needs to be fully painted, 100%. Now, let's go in terms of structural. Like I said, I noticed some areas where the cement has spalled or cracked. That needs to be reinforced. Maybe introduce some cement, hydraulic cement, fast drying, perhaps, to fix that. But by all means, get a mason or a concrete contractor to come in here and evaluate it again and potentially reinforce and repair some cracks and dings. I'll be making note of the bottom side, so we'll see. But at this point, we're looking at the surface and what's visual to my eyes, my trained eye, the key eye. As you can see, some slight cracks coming across this platform here. We already talked about the railing, so we're looking at the cement situation. As you can see, another crack there. However, it doesn't appear to be deep, okay? But for example, this one, it actually started here, it came across there, it's running through here, and also coming throughout. So we need to get somebody to evaluate this, somebody who specializes with masonry or concrete cement situations. As we can see, we see a little portion here already falling apart, already fell apart actually, and I actually took photos of that throughout, so you'll see that in the video and also in the report, letting you know that this is structural, that needs to be repaired. So like I said earlier, you get a cement contractor out here to re-evaluate structural integrity. At this point, it has failed because we noticed some small cracks and some not so small cracks. The railing needs to be painted, like we said. Now we want to guarantee structural integrity, perhaps introduce some new brackets in here to hold this one to the exterior of the facade of this masonry building, 2-story. Like I said, introduce a railing here bolted in place. That's per ASJ considerations. But at this point, the railings look to be in good or working order, except for the much needed paint job. For example, I also noticed some cement spalling there in that area, and also some severe spalling on this area. So that has to be verified, and then we also got to check for the tiebacks into the buildings. At this point, we don't see no major visible indications of distress condition like we see for the cement spalling. That's a distress condition there, but however, for the connection itself to the building, it looks to be in an okay position. We see no water penetration. However, for example, there, possibly more cement work needed there. So the way you evacuate, you come down from that building. So they have primary access interiorly within an interior stairway, and they also got their secondary means of egress by that fire escape. Now this secondary system here offers a third option of exit. So this is another exit access here, coming to fire doors, coming over, which will be coming straight to that exit sign, coming down and evacuating from the burning building. As you can see, there's a fire extinguisher there. They're gonna go ahead and do a lot of fire protection related upgrades and modifications here to accommodate these two buildings, providing a safe evacuation away from this burning building, God forbid if it was to happen. But like I said, I'll continue my video working my way down here, this interior stairway. Fire escape engineers, this is Inspector Gate. Fire escape engineers, inspector summary. I'm continuing and resuming the previous videos compiled into this inspection video that you'll be receiving. As you can see, I'm taking note of what I see in terms of this means of egress, fire escape system number 2. So I mentioned a lot of the structural work needing to happen before we can certify this fire escape. I'll show you some areas of concern. We see some cement spalling there, some other cement spalling there, some more cement spalling that connection too, and some more especially there. Now this is an I-beam here, both sides contains I-beams. We need to see how deep they go inside the buildings. At this point it appears to be good and deep, well deep inside. However, we're not doing destructive testing, so we're not able to confirm that. So we just want to make a note of it. That needs to be well within at least 12 inches into the building to guarantee a structural integrity. We're gonna do that. Some repairs, like I said there, what we just noticed. I'm pretty sure on the other side, which I'll be seeing throughout this inspection, we're able to see more areas of concern. Fire escape engineers, inspector summary. Fire inspector summary video. I'm here still at Maple Avenue project. This is the one that it's a cement platform with some I-beams, metal I-beams. Construction, mixed construction. That fire escape is mixed construction with some welding railings. So you'll have to come through that access way, open this door, another fire rated door, come walking this way. We got some signage to help us locate our emergency exit. Now this is a wood stairway, interior stairway, all wood. It's painted and it looks to be in good working order, apart from a little bit of cracks, as we can see. Now we're working our way down towards a safe haven. There's another mini fence here with a locking mechanism. Just a lock. I believe this one stays closed after hours. Now this might be a major concern because if there's a fire and this is locked, how is a person gonna evacuate if they come towards this egress here? Now, coming down, this is where we reach Safe Haven. This is the street side, 15th Street, and that's how you work your way down towards a Safe Haven. Now I'll be working my way towards the bottom side of that fire escape system. So you can see we have our agent there, Danny, I believe. This is the parking lot. So if the building was to burn down and you happen to be inside this building, there is an interior stairway going to egress, which gets you outside the door in Maple. And there's also the fire escape system. However, that's inoperable because of the balance ladder not being maintained in the past, so therefore it fails today because it requires further attention. Immediate repair is recommended for that one. Now this one here, it doesn't have any major life safety concerns. However, we do see evidence of spalling, cement spalling. There's surface rust, but no internal rust, which is good. But we do see a little bit of cement spalling throughout. So that requires additional attention, preferably by a cement mason contractor who knows exactly what must be done to reinforce that platform section there. Fire escape engineers, Inspector Summary. I'm here at 1428 Maple Avenue. This fire escape system number 2. Fire escape system number 1. It consists of a platform, railings, and a balance ladder to grade. That goes to grade. We don't know if it drops 2 to 3 feet per second as required because it's not able to fully function. I tried releasing the release arm. I tried doing everything as its normal operation, and is not functioning, so therefore that requires immediate repairs. You gotta get that drop down ladder, that balance ladder, to drop 2 to 3 feet per second and stay down. That will allow for fire department access in case the building is already burning, and also it will allow for in and out evacuation from other incoming occupants who might be in this building. Fire escape engineers, Inspector Summary. This is Inspector Gabe on Maple Avenue, Los Angeles, California, signing out. Fire escape engineers, Inspector Summary. As you can see, I am now at grade level. I'm here on the bottom side of fire escape number 2. As you can see, what's unique about this fire escape system is that it's made from 3 different components, or 3 different construction. Metal being the railings, and also the metal reinforced beams that are coming into this building and also that building. Like I said earlier in the videos, we want to make sure it's deep enough, maybe 12 inches. It's sufficient and adequate insertment of these beams here to guarantee structural integrity. In the bottom portion you have wood as reinforcement for that cement platform, and which is the 3rd component making this fire escape system. So we have metal, we have wood, and we have cement, as you can see. Now I noticed some cement spalling, and I indicated that in the videos, and I'm just gonna go ahead and retouch upon some areas of concern. You'll see that because of my pinpointer here. Now the wood appears to be okay. However, we might want to re-verify a lot of the wood. We don't want no wood to rust out, a wood out, or wood rot to occur. As you can see, we see a few areas of concern there, so we want to go ahead and re-verify that. So we have another beam there. Those appear to be square heads, but we want to get full visual on those again. So I think we have like a bird's nest up there. We gotta make sure we clear that out, that bird's nest. We don't want no other components or vegetation growing that would lead to rust. So we don't see any internal rust. All we see is surface rust for this system here. We want to reinforce the wood here that's in the bottom. However, it looks to be in good order. Just that it's a little bit of old. So we want to relook at that. That bottom portion there, we want to make sure there's no internal rust. It looks quite suspect, but it doesn't look in a bad condition. And we see some plates going in, so that's another area there. So as you can see, this is the bottom side of fire escape number 2. Well, we discussed some of the items of concern, and we'll be moving on to the bottom side of fire escape number 1. Fire escape engineers, Inspector Gabe, signing out.
Load test still may be required by the AHJ. Failed with major repairs. Technical repair report for bidding. Restoration with permit by a fully licensed vendor. Engineer oversight. 3 site visits. Certification with owner liability in lieu of a load test. Fire escape issues. Photos represent what the violations are, not where they are or how many exist. Pass-fail inspection, not technical repair report.